Unfortunately, you cannot do it very easily. Right, we cannot do it easily in the EIB. Did we see, an option like that where we could change it from CSV to something else? Unfortunately, we do not have that option. So we have to do something called as a transformation. Right. We have to transform the data, we have to transform whatever we have into something else, into a format that is expected by the recipient. So we have two ways of doing the transformation. One is that something called as the custom report transformation. And the other one is custom transformation. So number one is custom report transformation. And the other one is custom transformation. Now there are some pros and cons about each of these. Custom report. Transformation is simple, easy, no programming required. Right, like custom transformation. I would say simple, I won't say easy. Right. And we need to write the custom transformation using uses, XSLT programs. Okay, of course, if you are using a programming language, it is more versatile, capable. Okay. So you have these two options of doing the transformation. Now, when I say more versatile or capable, still it cannot, I won't say it won't be able to do magic. Right. Whatever it can do can also be achieved using calculated fields. Right. Whatever this XSLT program can do in a custom transformation, same thing you can do using calculated field as well. Alright. So, if you want, you can modify your custom report in a manner that all this transformation, etc., the transformed data is there in the custom report and you can just use it as part of your custom report output. Right. In that way, you do not have to do any transformation using XSLT. So now let's do it. Then let's first start with custom report transformation. Right. And then we will use custom transformation. Okay. So right. So here we are using a data source that is employee details. Now please follow along the steps and note it down, if possible. So first, if we are creating a custom report transformation, there is a task called Create Custom Report Transformation. Okay. Create Custom Report Transformation. That is the task. All you need to specify here is the name of the transformation and the name of the report. That's it. Click OK. So I'm giving the same name, the name of the report, same as the name of the transformation. So first, we will create this object, which is a custom report transformation. Right. We have not reached a point where we are doing the transformation yet, but just follow along. First, we will create the custom report transformation. Then we go back to our EIB-related actions. Enterprise Interface. Edit. And then, where should we change? the transform section, isn't it? We have to change the transform section and we have to add that transformation. So we have two options, custom report transformation and custom transformation. The third option says a new custom report transformation, but we have already created the custom report transformation that we want. So we will select that custom report transformation and it will ask you, okay, what is the custom report transformation you want to do? So I will just select the name, WW Employee Details. Okay. Done. So we have now added a transformation step right here. We have added a transformation step. What is the transformation type? It is custom report transformation. So now we are going to configure that particular transformation. We have just created the placeholder for the time being. We have not configured the transformation yet. So now we will go to the related actions and then we will go to Enterprise Interface. And now suddenly you see an option which says Configure Transformation. Okay. Enterprise Interface Configure Transformation. A lot of integration consultants I have worked with, they find it difficult to locate this menu path where they can find the Configure Transformation. They would keep clicking on this, and then they will keep clicking on the related actions, and keep clicking on Edit and Delete and so on. But that will not take you to the place where you can configure the transformation. The path is Related Actions, Enterprise Interface, Configure Transformation. Okay. But before we go there is this alert or this error which has popped up. What is the error? So it says, incompatible data source, alternate output format and transformation type combination. Right. Incompatible data source, alternate output format and transformation type. So basically it has. It's a bit hard. It's got a bit emotional and sentimental. The EIV is saying, if you are going to use a transformation anyway, why did you bother to call me as the alternate output? Right. If you're going to use a transformation, why use an alternate output format? Right. So I'll go away. So let's help it. So let's go to the Enterprise Interface and edit. And in the Get Data section, alternate output format. We say thank you. We no longer need an alternate output format. Right. We remove it. We remove it and we save it and click OK. Now it is happy. Right. Now it is happy. Now there is no alternate output format. So what happens now? If you are not using an alternate output format, then that means your transformation, your custom transformation, when we do, and now even your custom report transformation is going to work with the XML output. The transformation is going to happen on the XML data. That is why we are going to use XSLT. XSLTs are good with transforming XML data. Okay. So now we will go ahead and configure our custom report transformation. Related actions, Enterprise Interface, Configure Transformation. Right. So, first option, the default option. It says, uses delimited. So the output that you are going to create is a delimited output. Okay. The other option that we have is a fixed width output. Anyone knows what is a fixed width output file? You want me to show you what is a fixed width output file? We talked about the delimited file yesterday. Right, that comma delimited file we talked about. But what about a fixed width? Okay, let me finish this, then I will talk about a fixed width file as well. Alright. So now, what is the delimiter? What do you think should be the delimiter? What did we set out to do? Why are we using a custom report transformation? There was an objective, right? Why are we here? To pipe, right? So our delimiter should be pipe, isn't it? So just type it there, pipe. Line ending character. Remember yesterday we saw something as our line ending character, the record separator, record delimiter. What will be our line ending character? You have three options. Line feed, carriage return, or carriage return line feed. What was the option we saw yesterday when we were doing our file? What was the option we saw? Carriage return. Carriage return line feed is the default, is the option that we see in Windows systems. I'm using a Windows system. So when I opened up the file in my system, I saw carriage return line feed. Now remember that you may have to discuss this with the recipient, right? With the receiving application owner. Like, okay, what is the line ending character? I can do line feed. I can do carriage return. I can do carriage return, line feed together, right?